Cheil's campaigns have shown time and again how technology can be used differently to improve lives. Joining me is Eugene Park, the Global Creative Director of Cheil, and she's well known for the Pink Glove campaign, which has been winning accolades across the world in different award shows. Hi, Eugene. Thanks for
Hey,
joining us.
thank you for your time. Thank you for having me.
And this is your first ever can. So
Uh-huh.
tell us, how excited are you and what are you really looking forward to the most?
Actually, I'm looking forward to all the inspiration from all of the world, and also I'd love to meet many people from the creative agencies. And today is my second day of the can, so I'm still keep learning it. Yeah.
And tell us, which are the big campaigns that you're betting on from Cheil at this can, apart from Club, of course.
Yeah, I think my campaign, the Pink Glove campaign, is one of the important campaign for me and for our company as well, because it is very Korean way of talk about breast cancer self examination, and I've never seen. I actually I've been working in advertising field about 22 years old, and I've never seen the breast cancer campaign before, and I thought that's why the Pink Glove campaign is one of the significant campaign from the Korea and our company, and also for me as well. Mm.
And tell us, how important are awards for you?
Actually, when I was a junior level of a copywriter, there was no time to spend my time to award show. Yeah, because the real work is more important for the company side. But when I had a chance to visit the Ed Fest, that was my first time to visit the award show, and I realized that there are a lot of great ideas around the world, and depends on the countries. They have different approaches for different products and market. So, for example, the Korean advertising is more like a very warm and kind, more about the people, something like that. But other countries like U.S., for example, is more positive. It's about more laughing. Of course, there's a serious campaigns as well, but there are different atmospheres and different creative sources in other countries. It was very impressive to me at the time. So I think as a senior level of a manager and also the junior level of the workers in our company, experience all these kinds of creative festival is super important to get inspired.
A few years ago, we heard about how technology companies are a big threat to creative agencies. Then came the consultancies, and now we hear about AI. So tell us about your experience with AI and what do you think of it as? Is it a threat? Is it an enabler? And as a tech first agency, as a digital first agency, what is your outlook towards AI?
I have a lot of opinions about this. I believe many of people in this day they have different opinions about this. And if I talk about the result first, I'm the side of enabler. AI is an enabler, and also I have two different perspective to see these changing in these days. And one thing is, actually, I was in the seminar with the Deepak Chopra. He's an amazing guy about the neuroscience and mindfulness. And actually, he published a new book about the AI technology. And in the seminar, he mentioned about AI could be your own guru. Like, in the future, he said that. And if I know about the details, I should buy the book and read it. But I vaguely understand what he talks about because long time ago we need time to understand our history and psychological information and everything. It took a lot of time, and we had to be a professional for that. But now we have the tool to study about it. So in a short time, I mean, the shorter than before, we can aware of it. What's the future
Right.
of our human life, something like that. So I think AI is an enabler, not not just only about tool as a Photoshop and making the video, somewhat like that. Another thing is few 2 months ago, I've been to Spain to have a speech to the Spanish people over there, and at that time the title was irreplaceable. Yeah, so it was huge title, right? And I'm a creative director and also a meditation instructor. I talked about irreplaceable in my own perspective. That means I didn't just debate about do this, not that, someone like that, because I'm not a professional and we don't know how the world will change it, right? But one thing is, I believe that AI technology will save us time. Like I said, just studying all the histories and informations in a short time, right? And also, when I was a junior level, to make a Photoshop with the simple thing, it takes time, right? But now it's like a magic. It's just one moment, right?
You just need one.
Yeah,
AI one.
yeah, you're right. So in my speech, I mentioned that so maybe AI technology saved us time. So let's go back to ourselves. Let's spend time to go back to ourselves. And I strongly believe that something like enlightenment is inside of us.
Okay.
But nowadays, people just they're spending their energy and intention to outside of the world, right? But if we spend time for ourselves, I think technologies keep updating and keep evolving, but also we need to be evolved as well.
Right.
So I think that evolving is the answer is inside of us. So I believe that. So like I said, AI technology save us time. So let's use that. Let's go back to ourselves. That's my answer. So like I said, that I have two different perspective as a tool and as a human being. Yeah. So I'm super excited about that.
Now, we've known Cheil for years as a Samsung agency, but you also have a great big roster of clients outside of Samsung. And Can is all about brave work. So I want to understand from you which are the clients that you find very brave and you really want to work with, maybe besides Samsung.
First of all, our client is amazing client, and there's no many chance to work with those kind of big company because they spend a lot of money for new products and new contents every year. And actually, it is super honor to me to work with the Samsung. And but you're asking me who was the bravest client, right? So also here, I'd like to mention about Kundal client because the Kundal is the client for the Pink Glove campaign, and I spent more than 4 or 5 years to find the client for Pink Glove campaign idea. So I've met 3 or 4 big companies. I mean, the beauty brands in Korea. But like I said, it was a bit hard to make it possible, right? And the Korea society is, the K-pop and K-culture is super popular in these days. But I think it's contradiction because in some ways it is very conservative society. So to talk about women's health and women's body is quite hard to
Openly, it's
yeah,
not
openly,
addressed.
yeah, you're right. So when I brought this idea to other clients, the most of clients are guys, so it was super hard to make a they don't understand how serious this problem is. But when I met the Kundai client, at the first meeting, I've met 4 women. I'm not talking about gender issues, but 4 women clients in the meeting room. And right after the explanation about our campaign, they said that let's do it. So it was happened from next
It was
day.
liberating.
Yeah, yeah. So their decision make that this campaign is possible, and this campaign, it changed the conversation. we can talk about the breast cancer and cancer examination as more in the air, openly in the air. So I believe that the Kundal is one of the bravest, client for me.
Unlike the other agencies, networks, which have their headquarters in New York or Paris or London, I think Cheil is very differently placed. It's actually headquartered in Asia, and while all the other network agencies are looking at Asia as the booming market, do you feel you are in a better position because it's like it's your home market? Do you think that matters today, or is it okay? I mean, it doesn't matter. Location doesn't matter in this digital world.
Um, I think it was matter when I was in junior level because I think everything has changed after the COVID. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
So we could work from home, and the Zoom meeting is just everyday thing right now. So, like I said, when I was a junior level, it was super hard to study about the other countries' culture and the advertising campaigns, someone like that. I had to go there, right?
Right.
But in these days, that big the COVID situation changed everything, and now I feel like the world connected more closer than before. So I think it doesn't matter. And also, I've been to the one of the Meta booth, and one of the person who explains about their products, she told me that, oh, I have a son. He's 12 years old, and he's a big fan of K-pop. She said that. So nowadays we're not in there, but the culture and the music and everything we shared on the web, right? So I think nowadays our offices in our country, that is more strong point than before.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Fabulous. I hope you win all the top honors for Pink Glove and make Cheil proud. And so, all the best. Thank you so much for speaking to us. It was an honor.
Thank you so much. It was super honor to me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for having me.